Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I am your host, İlham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev, received Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammad Javad Zarif. President İlham Əliyev viewed conditions at the newly reconstructed secondary school number 90 in Sabunchi district and the secondary school number 97 in Surakhani district of Baku. On January 30th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev, made a phone call to President of the Republic of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan. The head of state congratulated the Turkish president on the occasion of the opening of the Turkish-Russian Joint Monitoring Center in Ağdam district. Recep Tayyip Erdogan thanked President İlham Əliyev for the congratulation. The heads of state expressed their confidence that the launch of the center will contribute to ensuring long-lasting peace and security in the region. During the phone conversation, the presidents hailed the implementation of the provision of the trilateral statement signed on November 10th. During the conversation, the heads of state emphasized that Azerbaijan-Turkey friendly and brotherly relations would continue to develop successfully in all areas. The heads of state praised the Turkish company's active involvement in the restoration and reconstruction of the liberated territories of Azerbaijan. The Azerbaijani and Turkish presidents also stressed the importance of mutual support in the fight against the pandemic. On January 30th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev, made a phone call to President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. The head of state congratulated the Russian president on the occasion of the opening of the Turkish-Russian Joint Monitoring Center in Ağdam district. President of Russia thanked President İlham Əliyev for the congratulations. The heads of state expressed their confidence that the launch of the center will contribute to ensuring long-lasting peace and security in the region. President İlham Əliyev and President Vladimir Putin noted the importance of the meeting held at the level of Deputy Prime Ministers of Azerbaijan, Russia and Armenia in Moscow in respect to the implementation of transport communication clauses of the trilateral statement signed on November 10th. During the course of the conversation, the parties expressed their satisfaction with the successful development of Azerbaijan-Russia friendly relations based on strategic partnership in all the areas and felt confident that they will strengthen from now on. The Turkish-Russian Joint Monitoring Center built in the territory of Ağdam district liberated from the Armenian occupation has been inaugurated. The total area of the Turkish-Russian Joint Monitoring Center is about 4 hectares. There are 65 office, administrative and residential premises on the territory. All rooms equipped with the necessary equipment, water, electricity and heating systems are provided. There are also separate and common monitoring centers for use by both parties, a briefing room, a canteen for 100 people, a medical center, a laundry, a hairdresser, a tailor shop and a shop. On the territory there is a plumbing station, a transformer, a generator, a car park, 2 outdoor sport towns, as well as 2 indoor gyms, a food barn and a cold storage. The entire territory is fenced around the perimeter. 4 observation and control towers have been installed. Daily security has been organized. To ensure the leisure of the personnel, there are recreation rooms equipped with all the necessary equipment. The joint center will be guarded by the servicemen of the Azerbaijani army. The Turkish personnel of the monitoring center are led by Major General Abdullah Katurci. Major General Viktor Fedorenko is in charge of the Russian personnel. Azerbaijani Defense Minister Zakir Hasanov said that the activities of the center will contribute to the establishment of long-term peace and security in the region. Turkey is and will always be in solidarity with Azerbaijan, Deputy Minister of National Defense of Turkey, Yunus Emre Karaosmanoğlu said. Deputy Minister of Defense of Russia, Alexander Fomin, stressed the importance of the center's activity. At the end of the ceremony, trees were planted on the territory with the participation of officials from Azerbaijan, Turkey and Russia. On January 21st, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Əliyev, received Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammad Javad Zarif.
President İlham Əliyev welcomed Mohammad Javad Zarif to Azerbaijan and conveyed his best greetings and best wishes for the new year to President of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Hassan Rouhani. The head of our state praised the level of cooperation between our countries, in particular in political area, where 2 brotherly countries became much closer during the last several years. In economic area, in the area of transportation and energy, the new opportunities with respect to the new situation in the region region open wide doors for private investors and for governmental structures to cooperate. The new transportation connections are now in the phase of discussion. And of course, cooperation on Khudaferrin water reservoir and future plans in respect to the construction of power station are already in a very active phase. Also, the work of Ordubat Marazat power station project agreed several years ago on the high-level progress successfully. So we have a lot of things to discuss, and first I want to just express my high appreciation of our bilateral relations, the level, speed of development and achievements, said President İlham Aliyev, and highlighted the advantage of Iranian companies because of their close proximity and logistics experience. Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Islamic Republic of Iran, Mohammad Javad Zarif, thanked President İlham Aliyev for the reception and congratulated President İlham Aliyev and the people of Azerbaijan on the occasion of the liberation of our territories. Iranian Foreign Minister expressed hope that this will be the beginning for peaceful, normal relations between the countries in the region. Now that we have normal situation following the restoration of territorial integrity and end of the occupation, Azerbaijani people can go back to the places of origin, and Iran wants to help in rebuilding the areas. We need the population to come back and rehabilitate those areas. They are our families, they are our kin, emphasized Mohammad Javad Zarif. Referencing the projects mentioned by President İlham Aliyev, the Foreign Affairs Minister said the visit of the Foreign Minister of Azerbaijan, the visit of the Deputy Prime Minister of Azerbaijan to Iran had been extremely successful, and they looked forward to engaging in those areas. And we are very happy that during the visit by our officials to Iran, these projects move forward very rapidly, and now we can have a much longer common border of friendship, said Mohammad Javad Zarif. Exactly, as you know, when I was visiting the area of Khudaferrin, I called this a border of friendship, and this is true. This is a border of friendship, this is a border of brotherly people, said President İlham Aliyev.
President of the Republic of Azerbaijan, İlham Aliyev, received in a video format Rashad Nabiyev due to his appointment as Minister of Transport, Communications and High Technologies.
President İlham Aliyev stressed that transport, communications and high technologies are developing in our country, and that Azerbaijan became one of the leading states in the world in the field of transport. The head of state said that Azerbaijan constantly occupies high places in the ratings of international organizations, brought to the attention that in the report of the Davos Economic Forum, our country shed the 24th, 27th position in the quality of highways and was ranked 11th in the efficiency of railways and 12th as to the efficiency of air transport in the world. Noting that over the past 17 years, more than 17,000 kilometers of highways have been built and the work continues on the reconstruction of main and rural roads, President İlham Aliyev said that this year the creation of road infrastructure had been launched on the liberated lands, and this work will be carried out systematically. Stating that important projects are being implemented in the field of railway transport, that the Baku-Tbilisi-Kars railway, built on the initiative of Azerbaijan and having developed a new transport map of Eurasia, has great prospects. The head of state also noted the activities of the Baku International Sea Trade Port, said that the commissioning in Alet of the most sophisticated sea trade port significantly expanded the possibilities of Azerbaijan. As for the air transport, President İlham Aliyev said that we have an aircraft fleet equipped with modern cargo and passenger liners, a 5-star Heydar Aliyev International Airport, and in recent years 7 airports have been built in the country. Construction of a new international airport began in Fizuli. Today, our transport sector is modern and allows us to fulfill the tasks facing the country, the head of state said, and added that Azerbaijan plays a central role in the region in the field of communications and high technologies, and touched upon the importance of satellites launched into orbit, emphasizing that the use of satellites both during the war and after provided us with a huge advantage and continues to play an effective role in the clearance of territories. Speaking about the upcoming tasks, President İlham Aliyev focused on the strengthening of human resources in the field of high technologies, and added that the use of new technologies will allow Azerbaijan to constantly maintain its military power at a high level. The liberated lands should become a territory of high technological development, the head of state said, and gave instructions on the application of smart city, smart village concept in the process of urban planning. Noting that today, from the point of view of the development of the region, the priority is given to Horadiz-Zengilan, Zengilan-Nakhchivan, Nakhchivan-Turkey railway projects, President İlham Aliyev emphasized that in this context, the ministry has been entrusted with great functions. Rashad Nabiyev expressed his gratitude for the trust shown, assured that he would make every effort to fulfill the tasks assigned.
President İlham Aliyev received Minister of State attached to the Minister for Europe and Foreign Affairs of the French Republic, Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne.
Minister of State Jean-Baptiste Lemoyne recalled with pleasure his visit to Azerbaijan 4 years ago and his participation in the inauguration of a new building of the French Azerbaijani University UFAS in Baku. The sides exchanged views on the regional issues and touched upon the agenda of Azerbaijan-France bilateral relations. The issues of mutual interest were also discussed.
President İlham Aliyev received in a video format Aydin Kerimov due to his appointment as special representative of the President in Şuşa district.
Mən sizi Prezidentin Şuşa rayonunda xüsusi nümayəndəsi vəzifəsinə təyin edirəm.
The head of state noted that the first appointment to Şuşa in the framework of the Institute of the Special Representative of the President established on his initiative is natural, because Şuşa occupies a special place in the soul of the Azerbaijani people. Şuşa is the crown of Karabakh. Şuşa is a unique city. We return to Şuşa, and from now on, the Azerbaijani people will live in the city forever. President İlham Aliyev said and stressed that at that time the loss of Şuşa was a great shock for our people. However, although Şuşa was destroyed during these years, underwent attempts to be made Armenian, it did not bow and was able to preserve the Azerbaijani spirit. The other side noted that Azerbaijanis constantly lived in the city before the occupation. Even in the 1920s, when the Nagorno-Karabakh Autonomous Region was created, Azerbaijanis made up 98% of the population of Şuşa. During the 28-year occupation, the Armenians destroyed all the historical monuments in Şuşa. All the springs dried up. In this case, a fair question arises. If Şuşa was an Armenian city, then why were these historical monuments and buildings destroyed? Stressing that now the Armenians and their foreign patrons are spreading yet another lie that Şuşa was allegedly handed over to us just like that, without a fight, President İlham Aliyev said that in liberating Şuşa, Azerbaijani soldiers and officers showed heroism, professionalism, physical strength, and high national spirit. Climbing the steep cliffs, they destroyed the invaders with their bare hands. The other state emphasized the importance of preserving the historical appearance during the restoration of Şuşa, which occupies a special place in the history of Azerbaijan, noted the inadmissibility of any buildings alien to Şuşa. After the restoration, life in Şuşa should boil. After the return of people, Şuşa should have a very rich cultural life, President İlham Aliyev said, and stressed the importance of holding both Republican and international events there, noted that the Khari Bulbul Festival and the Days of Vagif poetry should be resumed. His mausoleum should be rebuilt this year and poetry days are to be held in front of the mausoleum. President İlham Aliyev expressed the election of Şuşa, the capital of Islamic culture, by UNESCO, as well as the cultural capital of the Turkic world by the Turkic Council, by the great interest of both the Turkic and Muslim world in the city. The head of state gave instructions to hold presentations related to Şuşa in various countries of the world to inform both the Azerbaijani and international communities about its history, the period of occupation, and work in restoration on the implementation of infrastructure and urban planning projects in Şuşa. President İlham Aliyev noted that a specific program is being developed related to the restoration of historical and religious monuments of the city. The Heydar Aliyev Foundation and other relevant organizations have actively participated in this matter. Expressing gratitude to the head of state for the confidence placed in him, Aydin Kerimov assured that he would make every effort to fulfill the tasks set for the planned and systematic reconstruction of Şuşa. On January 28th, President İlham Aliyev viewed conditions at the newly reconstructed secondary school number 90 in Sabunchi district and the secondary school number 97 in Surakhane district of Baku.
President İlham Aliyev first viewed conditions created at the secondary school number 90 in Ramana settlement, Sabunchi district. A new 960-seat education block was built instead of the demolished 2 blocks which were constructed in 1939 and 2002. There were classrooms supplied with the state-of-the-art equipment, including computer, military, music rooms, chemistry and physics labs, a library and a gym at the school. A new 288-seat education block and a sports hall built in 2006 were overhauled. President İlham Aliyev then viewed conditions created at the secondary school number 97 in Emirjan settlement, Surakhane district. 2 blocks of the school built in 1937 and 1970 were demolished. 264-seat modern block, canteen, gym, and conference hall were constructed instead of them. At the same time, a 264-seat block built in 2007, intended for primary grades, was overhauled. All the classrooms and labs in the new block were supplied with necessary equipment.
That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.